It baffles me every time I see someone in a hurry, man. What you in a hurry for? Wha- What is causing you to move in such fear, such doubt, such anxiousness? Because that's what rushing is. Rushing is the fear and the doubt creeping in your mind that you might be late for something. And so that fear manifests into you rushing, you not thinking straight, you going out the door of one shoe, not have done your tie right. There's so much, and it's just the circuits in your brain not operating at its flow state, because the illusion of time is what creates this factor of the fear of being late. When civilization didn't have time and operated on the sun, they never had a fear of being late for anything. Everything was a channel of flow in terms of energy. Now, when we live in a city that is built like a circuit, like a battery circuit, think about how cities are designed. If you look at how all the aerial shots are in terms of cities, cities are designed in a pyramid where there's a center of energy, and it's designed in shapes and patterns where it looks like a circuit if you just see from pictures of Rome, Milan, Johannesburg, New York, Los Angeles, Maui, Lagos. There's just pictures of cities, and the way they are designed, it looks the same. And that's because there's not a flow of energy there. Everything is channeled and circuit. And like a circuit, it has a short fuse, and the circuit stops operating when there's less people in the streets or in the environment and more people are indoors resting, you see. But the city promotes the ideology of time, fear of being late, and so it results into a lot of accidents, deaths, freakish, you know scenarios, all because people are in a hurry, because they've created this illusion of time. You see, go look at small towns, go look at places outside the city. It's almost as if you're in a completely different world, because the time is not even non-existent. Go somewhere where it's like the beach and the ocean, or there's somewhere in mountains, somewhere when you're around nature, when you're grounded, the energy is more free flowing. You start to look at time less. You don't care about what time it is. The thing is about the city, it's energy harvesting us. Yes. And most of that energy harvesting is because of our fear and low frequency. So now when you go to a small town, there's less people on that energy of low frequency and fear. So what is there to harvest? That's why everything is free flowing in a town. You drive past small towns, you get this, you feel the sense of warmth, comfort, welcoming. I don't understand it. I don't under Like the feeling of a city and a town is completely two different things. And it's because of the amount of energy that is operating in that facility. A city sucks out your energy. A town allows energy to flow. It allows your energy to flow. Maybe that's why I've resonated more with small towns as I'm aging and as I'm grounded, as I'm awoken, as I'm conscious of my well being and my soul and my spirit, my energy, the things that I transmute my energy to. When I'm around nature and the ocean and water and tranquility in nature, I understand that there's a flow and there's a channel of energy that I'm receiving from also the living organisms that is nature. There's not a lot of living organisms other than us in a city, but we've got buildings and constructs that channel that energy, the flow of energy. They channel it and they harvest it so that they can create more boundaries and a frequency that relies on us to keep coming back for more, keep coming back for more, keep coming back for more. That's the mentality when you're staying in a city, mainstream city. No sense of community, no sense of flow. Those who do find flow in the city understand and find parts of the city where they can gain this sort of flow, gain this sort of tranquility, gain this sort of knowledge, or not knowledge, the knowing. I found out something about knowledge. Knowledge is fixed in time, whereas knowing is continual. Knowledge comes from a source, form, and accumulation from conclusion, while knowing is a movement. Knowledge, there is an ending to knowledge, but knowing has no ending. It has no beginning. It is free flowing until the day we leave this body. It's knowing is freedom. Knowledge is imprisonment, you know? And they say knowledge is power. They've been lying to us, guys. They've been lying to us. Knowledge is nothing but a conclusion with a circle of life. A circle is never ending. It is endless, you know? So operate as if you're on your time, your energy, your flow. Stop worrying about the time of this world because they're trying to harvest your energy. Time is moving faster anyways, so why would we even care about what time it is? You, it's half eight, 8:30. Next thing you know, you turn around, it's 9:30. You see what I'm saying? That's when you flow. When you flow with your energy, it almost seems as if time is slowing down. Whereas when you're in a hurry, time speeds up and everything is just not in your grasps. Think about it.